Okay. Yeah, you are welcome again to this tutorial. Talking to you, it's Moses Whiteman from IT Labs. I'm very happy that you are following the channel. I'm very happy that you are seeing this video, and I know that you are gonna get something very good out of it. And by the time you finish these episodes, you'll be able to create your own Python program which does something incredible. So now today we are adding a new topic or a new concept on the concepts that we have been learning previously about Python. And the concept that we are gonna look at today, it's all about Python comments or comments in Python. Now, previously we looked at Python keywords. If you missed the lesson, please check on the YouTube channel, or the link is in the description below. Go and study about Python keywords to see their detailed format on how they work and how they operate and the rest of the information. Now, today we are going to look at Python comments. Beginning, I want to define the term Python comments. Comments are non-executable code used to provide documentation to a programmer, and this is not only in Python, but it's also the same case in all other programming languages. All comments begin with the hash symbol. For example, this is a comment and it's a valid comment. So this is an example of a comment. That highlighting informs me that something is not okay. So let me put the cursor there to see. Now we are seeing here Pep is alerting us of something that the code is not formatted in the correct order. So let me just reformat the file. So that's the correct order. What have we seen there? In this case, you have seen that it's advised to leave 2 spaces between the hashtag and from where your comment begins from. 2 spaces are needed in between here. Okay. Now, because comments do not execute in the program, so what are their uses? Comments are written in the code for humans to read. All programmers of different programming languages, they are entitled to reading comments in a code, okay? But it's not for the computer to execute. When a computer is executing any code, be it Python or C++ or HTML or PHP, when it reaches the comment part, it skips comments, but it executes the remaining data, okay? So right now we are going to look at the types of comments that we have in Python. First of all, we have 3 types of comments, but in these 3 types of comments, 2 they are the major ones, and actually they are called the common ones. The first one, we have a single lined comment. And what is a single lined comment? A single lined comment, it's the one that you use when you only want to comment one line, okay? Now, for example, this comment that I've written, it's on one line, and I can write it up to the end. But the time I press enter to go on the next line, that will be a different case, and it will result in 2 errors, okay? So this is a single line comment, and it works for one line specifically only, okay? And for example, if I want to do a function, if I want to define a function that adds numbers, let me call it addition. It will add numbers, 2 numbers, A and B, that the user will input into it. Then afterwards, it will return the sum of those 2 numbers. So the sum will be the addition of A plus B, okay? So then afterwards we can print sum. So that's our code. What if this program was a complex program, and someone or another programmer apart from me, I'm the one who wrote the code, but another programmer wants to know what is the purpose of this block of code. Now here a comment will be the one to explain. I'll write here a comment saying that this is the addition, or this is an addition. This is an addition. So this comment will tell that person reading the code at that time that this block was all about addition, and if it was multiplication, would have also indicated multiplication here instead of addition. And if it was any other type of code or a loop, we would specify that was a loop. Okay, so this is a single line comment. Okay, before we proceed, there is also an additional comment, or the third comment, which is called an inline comment. What is an inline comment? Before leaving this block, here a single line comment begins from here until it finishes the whole line, but an inline comment, it's placed anywhere in our code, anywhere in between our code. I can even jump inside here. Okay, at the end of this function, I can put there a comment that this is an addition function. So this is an inline comment. Okay, let me first reformat the code. Yeah, so this is an inline comment. Okay, yeah. Now second of it, apart from single line comments, we also have a multiline comment. And what's the use of these multiline comments? An example of a multiline comment, it's here. It's done using triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Now these are triple single quotes. I can write my comment in between of them. This is a multi-line comment, so I can even press enter and write others on the next line. I press enter, I add more description. So this is a multi-lined comment. Okay, and what's the use of these multi-lined comments? Multi-lined comments, they are used especially by software developers. You will find when they've put a whole documentation on how the software created works and how to use it and all the other stuff concerning that software. So all that documentation can't be written using a single line comment. You can't achieve this because you write a comment until you can't even format it very well compared to a multi-line comment. As you see here up, I formatted this code very well because it's a multi-line comment, but if it was a single line comment, it would not be easy for me to format it like this. Okay, yeah, so we see that that's a multi-line comment and it's very helpful. Apart from using a single quotes, triple single quotes, we can also use triple double quotes, and our comments can be written inside here. Yeah, now as I want to summarize, someone would have asked a question, or you may ask yourself a question that now we have looked at comments, but what are the uses of comments? As I've been talking earlier, some answers have been I've talked some answers. Now here I have specifically 3 major reasons as to why comments are useful. And the first reason, it's that comments are used to explain code. What do I mean here? As I talked earlier, that you might find a company, for example, all of us we know Google Chrome. Okay, there is a team of people that are entitled to managing the Google app, whereby everyone is capable of writing code and commenting, and if another person comes in to add something, the comments will help that person to know what was really going on and how to continue. And in another scenario, if I wrote code, for example, if I wrote 700 lines of code, then I left it there, another developer is the one to come and continue coding. If I have not commented, if I have not put comments explaining the different sections of the code, that developer won't be able to know what I was thinking and what I was doing at that moment. So commenting, it's very useful. Yeah, the second part of it, comments are used to make the code more readable. Yeah, you know, in a code there are blocks of statements, blocks of functions, blocks of loops. Now comments are used to explain all these. Then lastly, comments are used to prevent execution when testing. In this case, you know that many programmers write code, but afterwards debugging is needed, especially in C languages. Debugging is very crucial. Now, during that process of debugging, comments are very useful. That you may debug your code, but find out that something is not well, or a certain part of your code is hindering the whole program to run as expected. Now, in this scenario, you won't again erase everything in your code. No, you'll just need to find out which areas to comment that resulting into problems in order to enable your code function very well. Yeah, so thank you so much. This is Moses Whiteman from IT Labs. Comment, subscribe as we wait for the next tutorials to come. Thank you so much.